Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm Terry, holding your space, and this is Meditation Tribe. So, if you've come in here, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. There, that's better. Hi again. So, I've been sitting here waiting to come on. I'm like, I'm just going to come on and start chatting a little bit early. What? A little echo there. There we go. So, back in the old studio in my bedroom because, Spirit likes it better, and I like it better, and, the, the other one just nothing worked, you guys, right? Like, none of the mics would work or the new cameras that I bought. I spent a lot of money on new cameras. So, anyway, so the old ways sometimes the old ways are the good ways, right? Paul, hey, honey. So hello, Terry and all. Thank you for the great advice yesterday. We are going slow, one day at a time, like like the song from the TV show, One Day at a Time. I love that. Thank you all for some good ones. And Mrs. Teresa and all, thank you. Yeah, Teresa Ford is amazing, isn't she? So, yeah, lots of love to you guys, right? It's so exciting though, Paul. I've got to say, we all do live vicariously through you. And I love that you're doing so much interesting things. And then, Terry, we may be going on Good Morning America TV show July 11th, 7/11, which is like my favorite number in the world. I feel really good about this, Paul. Um, our Shankweiler's Drive turns 40 years old this month. Wow, and we're looking for people to up and out with it. Good Morning America, please. Okay. We're gonna put a lot of energy around us. Okay, they'll let you know, they're gonna email you. I love that. That's just amazing. And, hey, Diane, how are you? And I love this Kumo Observer. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's your username instead of your names. I love that. That's beautiful. What does Kumo mean? Is it a name or does it, I mean, everything has a frequency, right? So, yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Paul. Hi, Kelly. How are you? And Val's here early. Hello, beautiful Val. How are you doing? The beautiful Annie Bear is here. Hello. All the princesses are coming in, the queens and the kings. I love that. Right? Yeah, sometimes the old and trusted ways do work better. Yeah, I was really trying hard to make that other one work, but that's okay. This is actually quite easy for me to get up and brush my hair and sit down and do a meditation. So it's moving. Oh, Val, very slow. Yeah, today is a slow day. Eh? I can feel that. I really do too. It's a day to kind of watch things, I think. Watch and observe. Good morning, Isabel. How are you? I love that your name, Isabel. So pretty. Um, oh, I loved that. She made her 7 feathers. That's beautiful. Yeah. Good morning, beautifuls. Peace E9G. How are you? Good to see you here today. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Oh, I don't know why that went in. So I'm going to do, I keep saying this, but I am going to do my Read the Future that I did with Jean. I really feel like by 1929, I don't know why that came out, 2029 to 2030, a lot of us are going to be in the fifth and sixth dimension, which we already are, right? Like when we meditate or at different times when we're just at peace. Or you might be in it all the time, walking in your light. And so it's really a beautiful change happening on the planet that I see. Anyway, so I'm excited about it. I can't wait for you, Paul, to see what happens with Good Morning America. I always loved Good Morning America. Oh, Lisa, you got it, kiddo. Healing today, feeling very stiff from your Parkinson's. Yes, ma'am. We got you. I'm so sorry you're feeling stiff. I woke up really stiff today too, Lisa. We got a major rain last night here, and it was fast and furious. I don't know if anybody else got that, but it was 60-mile-per-hour winds, and it was just blowing things over, big trees down all over town. And then I had to go pick up Inga, my daughter, at the yoga patch. So I drove up there, and we were standing outside talking to some people, and all of a sudden we looked up, and there's a double rainbow up above, and it was bright. Like, it was so beautiful. There you go, Parkinson's. Gotcha, kid. Yeah. Yeah, we got you in the circle, Lisa. So I'm sorry that's flaring up. Oh, Kumo means cloud. Well, perfect then. Oh, that is beautiful. The cloud observer. I just love that. I was watching Darius in Alberto again. Or it's Darius in not Alberto. Oh, you guys know his name. What's his name? Alberto? Emilio. Darius and Emilio. And they did a show together about 2 weeks ago, that I really loved, and so I'm watching it again. He was talking about love, and, they were talking, and they were like, "What is love?" And, of course, the first thing you think about is, the song, right? "What is love? Don't hurt me." And, but I was really thinking about it being kind of a state of being, and how we walk through, how the clouds are love, right? How everything's love. It's the energy of everything, and really living our joy. He was also talking a lot about ego and how that's got such a bad rap on this planet. But when we go into ego, I think it's pretty good. And you know, how you do it is a different thing. Like, sometimes we go into it with judgment, but there is no judgment. So, if we went into ego and just flew our flag and flew our cloud and did whatever we brought us joy and love, our higher self, really makes your personality shine. Anyway, I won't talk about that all day, but I just thought it was interesting. Marby, good morning, beautiful. How are you? Right, Val? Yeah. Everything has a frequency, and every atom has space around it. That's the other thing, right? So are we all levitating right now? Like, we think we're sitting in this chair, or we're laying in this bed, or we're standing, on this floor. But are we? Because there's space between everything. Everything's constantly in motion. So do we have superpowers already that we're just not aligned with yet? What the heck? How did this happen, Teresa? Miscellany. Oh, I love that. Love, love, love that. Um, oh, pieces play love, remember. So everybody got new names? Is that something that YouTube did? I didn't know they did that. Yeah, thank you for asking that, Pam. Pamela, I didn't know what that was either. Yeah. What are shank whalers? Let us know. I love that. Yeah. Oh, the chat is displaying differently. Is it the chat, Annie Bear? Interesting. Okay, so maybe they were already switching our timelines, aren't we? Perhaps we've switched timelines, the ones we have stitched together with our good intent. Yeah. Oh, in your town, it turns the big 40 years. I see. Okay. Wow. That's amazing. Huh. Interesting. Good morning. How are you, Peace? Good to see you. CJ, how are you? Yep. I've never seen all these show up like this. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? I don't know if this is a change on YouTube or if this is just a change on us today. Wake us up a little bit. Um, right, Isabel? Yeah, today the energies are very dense for me. Woke up with severe back pain out of nowhere. Yeah, me too. That's funny. I forgot all about that, Isabel. When I woke up, I could feel my lower back, and a lot of us were talking about that recently. That felt like not that you're giving birth, but like almost like birthing pains in your lower back, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, Kelly, please, please get your sleep, honey. Yeah, you go ahead and nod off, and we're just going to keep you in the light today. And we've still got you in here anyway for emotional and physical. So we got your back, kiddo. It is very dense, and I think part of that is the barometric pressure, which we could say is very physical, but okay, everybody's name has changed. Now I have to guess who everybody is. Auntie. Hi, everyone. Taking care of my garden this morning and looked up to the clouds and saw an eye, a horse, and an angel. I wish I could post it here. Many blessings within the cloud. Ooh, send it to me, Auntie. Terry, holding your space at gmail.com. Send it to me and I'll post it. The eyes are really big right now. Like everything has an eye, right? But the awakenings. Yeah. Hey, Sal. Well, Sal's got her name, and Annie Bear's got her name. It's funny. Everybody has different names. Yeah, double rainbows, Val. I don't know what that means. I didn't even look at it. I did see this. Paul, I did see that. I meant to send this to Diana this morning, and I forgot about it. Yesterday, South Carolina had a fireball from the sky. A lot of people saw it. My sister Anna saw it. Wow. I also heard that, did it land in somebody's house or something, Paul? Or did it landed around some houses, I know that, but I'm not sure if it was in somebody's house or if it was, just somewhere. Just somewhere. To be technical about it, just somewhere. There she is. Yeah, so did you feel that, Diana, that fireball? Diana is like our canary, and she feels all the earthquakes and everything before they come up. So, I'm sure a lot of you guys do because you're all very sensitive. Garnet, good morning, sir. How are you today? How is it across the pond? Um, got some pictures from my family. I need to get over there. So, my brother is there, and his family, and my sister-in-law's family who has adopted me, and I love them. They're, like, just amazing. Anyway, it's fun to visit because you have built-in family, and you already have a relationship when you get there. Oh, Diane, what is this? Let me see if I can pull it up. There we go. Good morning, Auntie D. There are lots of messages in the clouds. Ra used to send me eye patterns in the clouds. Ooh. And I have to go back, so anybody that hasn't seen it yet, I need to go watch it. But I have it scheduled. So Diana, Diane, Kumo, Observer, White Dragon, we're all on Ali's show. And I think all of you guys also simulcast that. Anyway, last night. So I want to go back and watch it. I think it was last night, right? Oh, you just came from Mr. Floyd's universe. Yeah, I love him. He's amazing. Victor, right? No, not Victor. Now I can't think of his first name. Mr. Floyd. It's not Floyd, it's something else. Dun 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 dun. Oh my God. Don't you just want to pick him up and put him in your dining room table or kitchen? Emilio, right? He's just so sweet. What a doll he is. Yeah, I love him. Leah, my friend, well, thank you. I washed my hair. I've got to brag about it. I washed my hair and took a shower, and it feels good. Yeah. You were just watching, oh God, I haven't seen her in so long. I need to watch her. Just watching Libby Magister's tarot. She's the only political reader you follow. I like that. I like that. I feel like she's on top of things. I like her, the way she puts things together. I like her and I like Marianne. And I don't watch many politics. Every once in a while I'll watch Debbie or Lisa or one of them, but usually I just watch it when they're doing something fun. Funny you mentioned the raw, Diane. I had a vision this morning of a woman, and then raw was written over her. Wow. Well, I've been feeling a lot of the raw collective around us too. That that energy is huge right now, and a lot of times that comes in with Egypt for me, and going back farther. So interesting. Okay, Diana, yes, that fireball and the energies of the day and the slight geostorm and the giant shift that occurred later in the day, like between 4 and 8. Yep, that's when we had our storm, Diana. That was our storm between 5 and 8, and that's when we had our double rainbow too. Yeah, right, Val. Ego is important for it to be discerning. Yeah, and Darius was talking about, so Darius, the first time I saw him, I was like, "Oh, can I set him up with my daughter?" So I was like, I want them both in my family. Um, Ego is important. So ego, Darius was talking about that and how we take our egos with us. And I knew that we took our personalities with us, but I never thought about it as ego. But it's pretty true, I think, that, our freak flag is our freak flag, with or without a body. So, I like calling it freak flag though, because we are all individuals, and I kind of feel like that has a lot to do with the way that our energies, like our divine feminine and our divine masculine energies, and the way that they come together. And each one of us is different. Our creativity or our abundance or our strength. Like if you're very forthright or you're very airy fairy, I feel like we take that with us. And it's hard to put personalities on it, but yeah, everything vibrates. The other thing that Darius was talking about is about the light and how a lot of times people call themselves light workers, which we always, we work on the light grid. We are light workers. We are grid workers. And that's a really important thing to do. But would it be better to call ourselves that we hold space? Because he said the light has to have the dark to work. And lately when we go into things, I really see the shadows and the in-betweens. And when we've been going into spirit and meditation, um, I when we go to the point of the beginning, like that zero density, the point of creation, I really do see that, the shadow and the darkness and the light and how that creates something. It's all part of creation, isn't it? And is it too early to be talking about this? I don't know. I had 2 cups of coffee and some cacao. Okay, Leah. Yesterday I looked through some sky pictures I took while in the car and I saw a pair of eyes looking through the clouds. Freaked me out. Whoa. Send me. I would love to see that, Leah. Would love it. Yeah, right? Yeah, the space between atoms and electrons is so crazy to understand. It really is, but if we look at it, it's like, oh, when is the superpower show? Yeah, right? Let's do the superpower show. Okay, I'm writing that down right now, Sally. Superpower That's funny because this came up in this conversation that I was having last night too under the rainbows. Like, who was it? There was some sort of a cartoon, with young women in it, and they would put their hands together and activate superpower, activate this, activate that. But it's kinda what we do every morning. Leah, okay, Pamela, hello, beautiful. Annie Bear, I like Rosie's insight. She informs me of things happening that no one pays attention to. Wow, love that. Yeah, okay. Teresa says, ego is survival instinct. We need it, but it shouldn't steer the ship. Yeah, well, right? And it's interesting, like what we call ego, is it ego or is he calling it something else? Ego. Is it our personality? I think feel like he's talking about, but when I think about ego, I think about judgment sometimes, right? That's what I kind of see it as because we are very judgmental on this 3D plane. Like, and we're worse to ourselves than we are to other people, right? We judge like what your hair looks like that day, what you've said, or you might judge what you did 20 years ago, even. Um, and 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 really, we're not judged on the other side. So it's just love. Baby, don't hurt me. What's that song? Okay, Paul Freed. It's the drive-in hotel. Oh, right. Yeah, peace. My guides are so hilarious. Yeah, it's the internet. Okay. Braxton Hicks. Thank you, oil painter. Yeah, Diana. Okay. Oh, that's your email address. Huh? Oh, okay. Gotcha. You struggled to sleep again, Annie? I did too. I think I finally fell asleep at midnight and I woke up at 5. But today is the last day for my little antique toy thing that I had. An antique booth or a booth at an antique mall. So I'm going to go in and clean it out today, and they're closing it down. I was working there yesterday too. Today I've just got a couple of things I'm going to pick up, and I'm going to have the rest all donated. So it's going to be really nice to let that go. Now I have to clean out my garage because I have things stored in there for that. But it's nice to start getting things cleaned out. Okay. What the heck? There it goes. Leah says the energy is there to be harnessed from the air. Right? Yeah. It's all energy. Energy and awareness. Right? Consciousness. Um, I just popped in on another live. It seems that this is the only chat where the usernames are showing. I wonder if I accidentally hit something. I'll have to look at that. Diane, thanks. Well, Lori's got her regular name up there. Good morning, Terry and Meditation Tribe. There's so much solar activity, it's off the charts. It does trigger deep cellular pain, so we can release that density. I I totally on this read the future that I did, I totally see us going like by 2029, which is not that far away, you guys. We're already halfway through 2025. I see us, you know, easy street. I mean, there's going to be some things happening and some changes on the planet for sure. But at 2030, it's a beautiful place, this earth. So, hey, all rough week in Florida too. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Did you guys get a lot of rain last night in Florida? Um, what? The big ones today. Big ones what, honey? Let us know. Okay, we got to know about that. Oh, water is manifesting beautiful images in the sky, right? Yeah. Let me see if I can go to comments. No, that won't do anything. Yeah, I'll try to look and see if it's something that I clicked on, you guys. Why that why the chats are showing up funny. What? Diana and Allie had a great show this morning. Wow. Was this when White Dragon? That's the one that I was talking about, I think. Yeah, I wanna see that. I've got it on my thing, my list to dos. Angels are abound. Right, Leah? Yeah. Okay, Lori says the Schumann shifted to a massive power reading at the same time the meteor happened. So interesting. Very interesting. Okay. You think the names are changed so you can just click on the person's name to reply to them? I have no idea. I have no idea what happened. It's all a game right now. Um, Everything's changing and I'm just kind of watching it. Yeah, I don't know why it's on our channel and nobody else's. So, it was a huge that fireball and it came straight down and landed on the earth. Yes, I did. I got that big shove I always get. The timing coincided with its coming to ground. You know, this is interesting, Diana, because there were times when Reverend Saul would like just fall down and he'd get hit from behind something. And he always felt like it was a dark energy coming in, but I'm sure he knew what he was doing, but I wonder if that wasn't something also that he was feeling. What? Terry, please see my comment about the sky pics. Seems like it's going around here. Okay. Angels are abound. I saw that. Garnet. Hmm. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Yeah, I don't know why everything. Here it is. The energy is there to be harnessed from the air. Is that the one that you're talking about, Leah? So I did see that one, but it did kind of blow over me because it is pretty deep. The energy is there to be harnessed from the air. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, I think that was it. So let me know. Let me see. Hi, Lorraine. Everybody's names are funny today. Sorry, guys. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, Rudolf Steiner talks about the four bodies: physical, ethereal, astral, and ego. Oh, I like that because I always see the three bodies and then I see consciousness. And so maybe consciousness or, our soul awareness is ego. That rings true because I do feel like our physical form, right? What we perceive to be our physical form, and then our ethereal or energy body, which is a lot of our emotions, energies, um, and then our astral body, which you could call the light body as well. And then ego would be consciousness, I think, which makes a lot of sense because that would be a personality that we would carry with us. Lorraine, good morning. We don't know what happened with the names today. It was probably something I did. Yep. Let our freak flags fly. Amen to that. We've got it. we What was that song? I'm the freak. Okay, I just know people from their display photos or how they type use emojis. Okay, Diana, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Richie, is that how we know love because we experience hate? Well, that just said everything we need to know today, Richie. Thank you. Yeah. And he was Darius was talking about this too. He showed a picture and it was a beautiful picture of what he saw as heaven. You know, you could call him a remote viewer or you could call him a traveler, but he goes to different spaces and different dimensions and looks in. And when he goes to this space, everything is right there. Like if you want to manifest something, you just manifest it in your hand. If you want an apple in your hand, you have an apple in your hand. But if you want to truly know love, then maybe that's why we come here and we want that, we contract to get that experience of prejudice or hate or pain so that we can know love. That's interesting. I like that. Val, I like him a lot. I do wish he'd dumb it down a bit, even while explaining the science. I'm a nerd, but I can see how many folks can't follow him. Ooh, who are we talking about there? I'm not sure who it is. Yeah, freak flags. Okay, well, Rudolph Steiner. Maybe it's Rudolph. I think that's who you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I haven't watched a lot of him. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my God, Paul. Okay, Terry, just check my email. We got in the show. Trying is on the 4th of July. The show will air Friday the 11th. Have no idea. Oh my God. And that, oh my God. This is so much fun, Paul. We are so excited for you. Hi, TNG. How are you? This is so funny. Well, wouldn't it be nice though if it's like going to a party, a masquerade party. Everybody's got a different name now. I love that. I feel that we would not need hate, just love, always love. I like that, Lorraine. Um, Jesus was mistaken, has a garden. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. ZZ was up all night. He kept coming in and out of my room and meowing and wanting out, but I wasn't letting him out because we had storms through the night. Oh, and Minnie is meowing a lot. Yeah, Teresa, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Diane G's information and clear answers, ego free. That's huge, isn't it? Yeah. Being clear and concise is really cool. Are returning into crystalline bodies? That's a great question, Isabel. I feel like we are. I feel like I don't know about you guys, but I feel like my body feels different than it used to. It feels okay, when we go into, a lot of times at the end of the meditations, we'll do a thing, and it's kind of like it's taken from the Vedas, but it's a thing that I learned in Chopra where we say, um, compassionate, loving heart, joyful, energetic body, quick, alert mind, and then we say lightness of being. That lightness of being is part of that crystalline body form. So, that's kind of a chant that you can use or a mantra that you can use, daily that helps going into those crystalline bodies, but just saying that and then going into your physical form and how it feels after you've said lightness of being and, those 3 things before it is kind of a little power thing that I've been pulling for a long time and I haven't really thought about. But, yeah. I do feel like the whole world's getting more crystalline. Paul, I'm so excited for you. This is gonna be amazing. So, oh my god, tell me about it. Annoyed with YouTube. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Talk soon, Paul. I can't believe it. I can believe it. When you told me about it, I knew you were gonna be on. I knew it. I love it. You just bought a projector, and now I'll be able to show my home movies on a huge screen. Sal, get out. I'm so excited. Um, hello, Patrice. Artema. Yeah. Everybody's coming in different names. I don't know who anybody is. I recognize everybody's pictures and stuff. Diana, your fur babies are very clingy. Even Groucho outside with the birds are bullying each other at the feeder. Been a while since I saw that. Val, your whole body feels really good. Yeah, mine too. I will say, when I was in Sedona this time, the dust bothered me a lot more than it has since before. And it was like that desert dust, the crystalline energy, is a lot different than my dust in the Midwest. Um, oh, yeah. I don't know, Sally. I don't know what anybody's asking about. Yes, Kelly is in Mount Shasta. She's doing a retreat with Alice and Kim and Linda G and Mel Doer and Danny Shea. So, good morning. How's it going there? Tell everybody we said hi. Our meditation tribe. I love that. Tell tell Linda I'm going to email her. We're playing email tag. Let's see. Teresa says, I feel like love and fear are opposites, and hate is a secondary emotion that comes off of fear. Well, that says a lot. That's another t shirt right there. Yeah, definitely. Hate is a secondary emotion that comes off of fear. Yeah. I think that might be one of the reasons why on this planet also that we have so many opportunities to come together. Because if it's like if we have an earth event, it does bring people together. Really interesting. Yeah, crystalline energy upgrading all of us. Right? Yeah. Um, oh, this content of this chat reminds me of Rumi and the Invisible Bee. I love that. I love me some Rumi. Um, okay, Sal, when you turn 65 because you feel like the world is a better place. Yeah. Kelly, how is it there? Has it started yet? Has your show started? Your retreat? Um, oh, you already had one before, Sally? A big screen? Yeah, I've never had one. Yeah, now we're gonna have to make some popcorn and get a show going, girl. Yeah. It does feel like there's a huge energetic spike right now. I feel like some days and I think that has a lot to do with a lot of us not being able to sleep well either. Don't you guys? Um, aw. Yeah. This is Leslie. I love that. Yeah, we've all got funny names. I don't know what I did, you guys. I have no idea. Oh, lots of healing meditations. I love that. Kelly, you have a great day up there. Let everybody know that we care about them. Fear is the opposite of love. Yeah, which is interesting because a lot of times we're fearful of people that we love the most, right? Or fearful for them, like our kids, our family, our pets. We really get so scared for somebody that we love. And that's working with a few different therapists over time. instead of looking at that, like what could happen or what's wrong with them or what they're doing that's hurting them, looking at them and seeing their divine light. That doesn't mean you can't speak clearly to them and speak about, what's going on and how you feel. But when you talk to them, talking to them with clarity and love as one divine being to another. Um, yeah, it's really interesting. Eckhart, reading that Eckhart book that I'm reading right now in Kim's class. Um, it's really good the way he talks about the ego and how with children that we acknowledge that we're teachers and we're telling them what to do and whatnot, and we come at it from a sense of training them up, schooling them up, like my husband used to say. But but instead of coming at them one on one as one divine being to another. Yeah. Anyway. Hi, Amanda. The sun is a higher light frequency now, Val says. Yeah. Okay. Just looked at the Schumann graph and it's an incorporating energy. That big bubble from yesterday shows a huge fireball coming in. Oh, hold on to your seats, everybody. We're going to start flying. Oh, had a huge screen in your double parlor in your Victorian house in Rhode Island. It was excessive, and I loved it. I can see that. Um, and that's Zeppelin coming in to say hi. He heard us. And that's Tyler coming in to say hi. He heard Zeppelin. They're all coming in to meditate. Okay, Peace says, I think it's peace, love, remember, right? Did you all get to not leave a comment until going to YouTube rules, etc. first? May have changed our names. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh, your screen names are currently your email addresses minus the domain, my email address. Oh, I don't know if I like that, you guys. I hope you feel safe with that. Yeah. Well, I'll try to figure out what I did wrong, especially if it's not on anybody else's. Because it would be through, let me just go in real quick to YouTube. There's Darius, my good friend Darius. He's so beautiful. The first time I saw him, I took a picture of him. I sent it to my daughter. I was like, okay. I don't think I can go and edit right now. Edit video. Customization. Well, it doesn't have anything on here about it, you guys. Settings. Yeah, I don't see anything that I did. I'll go into when we get done, I'll go in and figure it out. Right, Vanessa? I don't answer all my emails either. I get too many. Yeah. Oh, good. Tangi is not your email address, Julie. Good. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, let's go in because I can't figure out what I did or what they did. And that's kind of giving up the ghost right there, isn't it? Let her go. So let's just kind of take a minute today and feel into our bodies because I feel like it's really important. What do you feel like? What does your body feel like? Your crown chakra, your third eye, just awakening. Your throat chakra. Are there any tangles here? any webs that you haven't let go or untangled, or a story that we've woven. Sometimes we have a story that we need to let go of who we are or of identity. Maybe that's a good reason why we had new names today. What if we were different? What if that was not our story? Going into your high heart, feeling the energy there today, your divinity, the space of creation, the very beginning, and the space of transformation, of 15th density and zero density combined. Breathing into that. And as you exhale, feel that oneness come over you, the space in between. Going into your heart chakra, what does it feel like today? How is your heart? Were there times this week your feelings were hurt or you worried? Very sensitive right now. So just honoring that, right where you are, no judgment, what your heart feels like. Now going into your solar plexus, our will, the field of Akash, our geome is here, so it has a lot to do with our lineage and our past and our future. Acknowledging your solar plexus, your gut, where you know things. You can feel things before they happen. Loving yourself there, loving your family, your past and future selves. Feeling that tangle, that combustion, and feeling it settle. A peace coming over you here. Moving into your hara, your senses, your sensuality, your creativity, your emotions, where we sense things. Feeling at peace. There were things that happened this week or things that might happen later on today or next month, next year. Just watching the gift that we have here of how we feel things so densely on this planet, flying our freak flag on this planet with our senses. The freedom. So they're saying giving ourselves the freedom today to feel, really feel. Going into your root chakra today, touching on it. Do you feel the crystalline energy from the planet? The shifts that are happening? What happens from the sky and the sun? Our abundance, our fertility, how we're changing, how we connect with Mother Earth, the divine feminine. Feel her energy, how she's changing. Feel her smile. Feel her closeness. She wraps us up. Love, peace, serenity. Now go into your Earth Star chakra, about 4 feet to 4 inches below your root chakra. Acknowledging today the earth, the ancient ones, the drums, the buffalo, their hoofs, the bison, as they fly over the planet and inside the planet, feeling their energy, carrying it with us, going deeper within the planet, feeling the energy of the rocks, the soil, constant movement, Everything's in constant movement. Going into the tectonic plates, waves of rocks, different plates as they dance around the planet, making changes. Everything's always in constant motion. It's okay. Like us having one foot outside the planet, one foot in the shadows and one foot in the light, and standing in the in between. Now going deeper, 2D, the waters, feeling yourself here, the elements, surrendering, letting go as you reach the waters, feeling it all around you. Beauty, peace, serenity. Seeing plants within the waters, lotus blossoms, vines, noticing how they live. Experience being one if you want, what it feels like to be a fern or a lotus, opening, closing, feeling the water. Now going deeper, feeling the energy inside the core of the planet, the magnetic core, truly the space of the in-between, zero density, the point at the beginning. Look around you. There is no gravity here. It is the point where we can create. And look at your hand. What does it look like here? Feel it. You can smell it. Look at it. Touch it. The hand. Now looking around you, were there things that you left behind in this lifetime or others? Things that you disassociated with, little pieces of yourself. Noticing them and catching them with your hand, bringing them back to your heart space. Perhaps you were told not to speak, to be quiet. Don't be too loud. Don't be too woo-woo. So pulling in all the little parts of your personality, your ego, your beautiful part of your ego, your sassy ego, even, into your heart. Now, looking around and seeing your future self changing, filled with light. Bring your future self to you, the little pieces and the big pieces, creating a new world. See yourself in 1 week or 5 years or maybe 10 years. What you look like. Are you walking through the woods? Are you swimming in the waters? Are you playing with children? Are you having children? Just acknowledging your beautiful future self and your past selves. Combining the best of all of these into who you are right now. Changing every cell in your body, every atom, filled with light, the true you, your personality, your ego, in the best form, your physical form, upgraded, filled with light, maybe taking a lot of stuff that happened when you were in your 20s or 30s, getting rid of the emotional stuff, but bringing in some of that gene, the cells, reviving old ways, the bones, the nervous system, your future self, filled with wisdom and knowledge, awareness, no judgment, bringing that sense of purpose and space back in, witnessing awareness. You're morphing into your future self. Now, here, while we're morphing into our superpowers, let's go ahead and say prayers for Carrie and her family, the loss of her sister, for beautiful Amy, for Mac, for Alan, for Paula and Pamela, Michaela, her stepdaughter, for Jazz, for Kelly B, her nephew, suffering with Crohn's, for everybody that needs it today, particularly Kelly, for Auntie D, her dad and mom, for Kaylee, surrounding her in love, for Mangled Unicorn, her knee and PT, for all our medical staff, for Diane G, for Paul and Lillian, they know peace, for Lisa, for Parkinson's, anybody suffering with Parkinson's, for Patricia, her right back pain, lower right back pain, emotional and physical pains for everybody, sending love around them, for Liz and Awe, for Jane and her mom, for Nancy Jean, for Fatima, prayers for her son's kidney stone surgery that was yesterday, so full recovery, for Sonia, her granddaughter, for Leah and her family, and Lauren, for Carolina's husband in the ICU, his name is Richard, surrounding anybody in the hospital today or out of the hospital, for Fatima, Estill, Rush, Winston, and two girls, Teresa's friends, and their whole family, for Savannah, Patricia, for the whole tribe, for Barbara B. and X-rays, for Diana, Estill, Juno, Play Love Remember, Pamela's left shoulder, for Patricia, J Cat Lady, Kathleen, her birthday was yesterday, lots of love around her. And I think we've got everybody. Anybody that we didn't get or that comes in later, healing energy at this point in the beginning, all around them. Now coming back together through the waters, the awakenings, noticing what we've left behind and what we gained, how we're changing, refreshed. Our energy changes, our cells change. Coming back to the tectonic plates, feeling the dance of them, changes around the planet. Lots of us are talking about moving. Coming back up through the beautiful light, the light and the darkness of the soil and the rocks. Seeing the light. Anybody with a heavy heart today, filled with light and crystalline energy. Coming up, noticing your Earth Star chakra, your root chakra, feeling connected, your hara, feeling your senses, your sensuality, your sexuality, like a teenager, maybe. Coming back up to your solar plexus, Feeling your past self and your future self here. Your will, your knowing, your heart filled with love and light, harmony, equanimity. Your high heart, your divine nature, your awareness, the changes, opening. Your throat chakra, speaking your peace with clarity to yourself and others. Your third eye, watching today, seeing things with awareness. And your crown chakra, pulling that energy in, connected to the heavens, transformation, immortality, abundance, and coming back. Every cell in your body, thanking everyone here, breathing in, noticing your loving, compassionate heart, your joyful, energetic body, your quick, alert mind, lightness of being. As you exhale, completely back in the physical. I love you, Val, everybody. You guys doing that? Walking around saying I love you a lot? It's kind of been one of those months for me. Oh, you're welcome, Diane, sweetheart. Um, okay, Terry, I felt I could bring forth the elements to work with me. I saw a puff of fire coming from palm of the hand. Maybe my sassy ego is the human ego as I laugh at myself and see the humor in life. I saw the fire too, Patricia. I didn't want to scare anybody, so I didn't go into the fire, but I really felt like between the water and the magnetic core, there's a fire, a molten lava kind of thing going on where we can form things. We'll go into that. I was like, oh, wow, that's a lot. I think we need to talk about that before we do that. Sally, completely. That's funny. Did anybody else see the fire too? Interesting. Artists and oracles. Hello, lovely. Love, light, and laughter to you too, Sharon. Yeah. Oh, I can see clearly now. I love that. What? White Dragon's here from Miami? Oh, I love that. White Dragon, have fun. Yeah. Thank you, Jules. Lots of love to you, everybody here. Marby. Namaste, Barbara. Yeah, and I'll figure out what happened, I think, on the comments. I don't know how that happened. I'll Google it. I'm gonna Google it, find out what's cooking. So I am not going to be doing anything else. I'm kind of laying low on the tube this week, which I kind of like. But next week we'll be back at it. So a little bit stronger. Yeah. Thank you so much for the quiet and yet exciting few moments. It was kind of exciting, wasn't it? Yeah. Let me know if you guys felt that fire. I really feel like we can go into that layer of the earth that's molten lava and work with it like a kiln, like taking in things that we want to form, like whether they're bowls or urns or new lives, and form them in there. But I want to go in. When we go in, I want to go in with complete control and lots of yeah. Oh, I will check Signal. Thanks, Sally. Yeah, I will. And thank you for saying that to me because I need somebody to tell me that. I don't always check it. And then I'm like, oh, I haven't been on Signal for a week. Yes, and on the fire, and also the big black and white stripe pulsing checkerboard star. Oh, I love that. That sounds like finding directions, doesn't it, Diana? That's pretty cool. Crunchy dreams. You're welcome. Had a splitting headache and it's gone. I'm so glad it's gone. Yeah, I did feel like we were really going in. Mary, are you okay? I'm so glad you're here. I was thinking about you. That was quite a storm last night, young lady. So, yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for bringing that up, Lori. Yeah. So I'm going to be on Heart Centered Tarot tomorrow at 5:30 Central Time for this month's Shine Your Light evening event, and I'll be doing a meditation at 9 o'clock on that. So it'll be fun. Anyway, I love Marina, and I love that she does that once a month. So it's a Shine Your Light event, and it's goes through um, coast to coast, different time zones, and every time we have the opportunity to shine a light. So it's a beautiful thing, and it's an honor to be on with her. I love her. Oh, in Miami seeing the baby. That's right. Oh my God, have fun. Okay. All gone. Yes. The fire and the water are a fever sweat. Oh, Teresa, I really like that. Yeah, I like that. You're okay. Good, Mary. Yeah. Oh, good. Diana and Val are gonna be on too. Yeah, I think a bunch of us are gonna be on. I think Allie's gonna be on. Well, Marina, because she's doing it, but, I can't remember who else on it. Yeah. So, the pain in your jaw went away? I'm so glad. Yeah. They were talking about really going into our bodies today. So, yeah. Alright. Well, see y'all later, and, I was gonna there was something else I needed to say, but I can't remember what it is, so I'll post. Alright. Lots of love. Namaste. My light sees